What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. I have ordered some stuff off of eBay. I think I got $20 for everything in here, including shipping. Some really interesting stuff in here. And, yeah. Let's just take a look and see what all we got. We'll start off with just what's on top here, being, if I can get it. Oops. Okay. Looks like we have got a Superior Pioneer. Unfortunately, it looks like this is a little broke, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, but the Superior Pioneer brochure, which is just beautiful. And I'm going to put pictures of all of this on Flickr, so if you want to take a look in depth, go take a look there. So, yeah, Superior Pioneer. See Superior right up there. That's not a logo you see very often used in there. Oval shaped flasher lamps. Another kind of unusual thing for buses. Then do we have a year on this? Let me see if there's a year. 1959. So let's see. We got a Superior right on the steps there. Driver control, let's see, handrail, door opener, 3 different windshields. Just a beautiful brochure that you don't see very often. So it looks like maybe these are 2 different things. I can't really tell. It looks like, yeah, it looks like these are 2 different things. So yeah. Oh no, it opens up. Okay. Here we go. Wow. I'm gonna have to, let me see if I can kind of. So here we go. Here's one side over here. And then we come over here to that. So we'll focus on this side first, showing off the steel body. If I can get my tripod all good. Yeah, so strong roof support. To support the entire bus, solid front end construction. I mean, look at this. This is really cool. Let's see. Strong structure needs to have a strong foundation. Superior steel floor reinforced by full width cross members, only 9 inches apart, the entire length of the bus. So, just showing different steel structures and how to make sure that it's actually going to be, solid. So. Another interesting thing, I'll open this back up in a second. If you look on here, you can see the Superior logo on the back of every seat there. So that's pretty interesting. I'm wondering, did we miss something in here? No, we didn't. It was just front cover. Okay. So, coming over to this page, Superior introduces a new zinc-coated steel, Super Zinc Coat. Yeah, I guess that'd be coat. Super zinc coat. Yeah, that makes sense. So this shows you all the different layers. So you start with the steel right here, hot dipped zinc coat, bonderized film, epoxy primed, and paint. I'm reading all of this through my phone, so that's why I'm kind of struggling a little bit, but let's see. Superior, the bus that defies rust. That's a lie, considering they were made in Ohio, but still, so it's showing all the different steps on how to prevent, how they prevented rust. Yeah, so this is really cool. Not something you see very often. Specific to the Pioneer, not a name you see very often, but Superior Pioneer, definitely something very cool. So set that aside, and we will take a look in this folder now, which has a bunch of different stuff. Again, I assume this goes with the Pioneer. Let's see, this was 1959 because we thought they worked together. This is, does this have a year on it? Oh, we missed something here. Take a look at this. Shows the different windshield. This brochure is never ending. Okay, so we have the dual split windshield right there. So Superior's conventional straight windshield, standard on all coaches, is still the widest in the industry, a full 6.25 feet from post to post. So there's the split right down the center. Let's see, then what do we have? We have the one that wraps around. Superior's True View windshield is subtly curved to provide an unusually wide visual angle with backward swept posts that give even more side vision and reduce dangerous blind spots common to vertical post wraparound blinds. So that's really cool. And then lastly, this one's my favorite, if you ask me. This one looks best out of all of them. Yeah, just another one. So do these have different Superior logos on them? Superior and Superior. All right, now I'm not good with these old body types, but I want to say that's either a Ford or a Dodge, and I'm leaning towards Dodge. I'll put whatever it is on screen, because again, I'm not good with the old chassis types, but pretty positive that's Dodge. So, okay, anyways, back to this. Super Ridge Steel, pioneered by Superior. Interesting, because we're talking about the Superior Pioneer. Make your next best Superior, the bus with ribbed panels, ribbed for added strength. And then Lima, Ohio. There you go, Adam. And yeah, so let's go ahead, take these out, and see what all we're looking with on here. We'll look with this first, showing off the different plants in Lima, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, but somewhere in Mississippi. So Superior makes more types of bodies for the transportation of people than any other company in the world. They've become synonymous with leadership in quality transportation the world over today. In addition to the US and Canada, the world's finest coaches carry passengers safely in 62 countries across the world. It's pretty cool. So now it looks like we're going back more in depth on the last brochure, showing exactly how we put the bus together. Okay, yeah, so this is different, and this is in exceptional condition, if you can't tell. I'm very excited about this whole set of stuff that I got, so kind of all over, but okay. Superior painting protects the bus, helps it look better, last longer, and cost less. So, starting off with the Ryzen base primer, go through baked enamels, petroleum-based undercoating. So, start off with that, painting the bus, then we move over to electrical. So, here's actually a really good view of the control panel right there from the 50s. Just not something you see every day, just a fairly simple control panel. But moving back to this, let's see, interchangeable heater, motors, interior wiring insulated for full power, modern circuit breakers, no fuses to blow. Well, that's convenient. High intensity flasher lamps, exclusive oval wide angle flasher lamps with the large prismatic lenses concentrate a powerful warning that can also be seen from the side. 180-degree protection. It's an interesting point, and I guess it makes sense. Superior lamps are brighter because they operate at full voltage. Protected wiring prevents current loss. The exclusive oval shape distinguishes your Superior from other highway vehicles. Hoods for the roof warning lamps are available as an option, so meaning the warning light covers. So, and then twin rows of plastic dome lights going throughout the bus to light up the interior. So here we go. This one is this is interesting. Okay. So showing off the seat colors. So 4 seat colors with 12 combinations. We have red, green, coral, and brown. My favorite's probably the coral, which I can't tell if this is the red or the coral. Kind of looking at it, it looks red, but that orange coral looks really, really amazing. Every bus owner knows that the bus seats take a beating, are the source of much maintenance and repair. Superior examined and analyzed every possible source of seating trouble and then proceeded to correct it. The result, the finest, most modern school bus seat in the industry, more color, which definitely has more color, more strength, more economy, and more comfort. So let's take a look at these other color combinations down here. We have the coral and green, so these two, I don't really like that combination, but I do like this light green and green. That's an interesting combination. Ivory and brown would also be a nice combination. The coral and brown I'm not a big fan of. Green and coral, not a big fan of. Ivory and red, I think that would look very nice. And then the light green and red, I think, again, would also look pretty nice. So I really wish that they would have put pictures of some of the different combinations in here, or even things like the ivory or light green in this picture. But this is still nonetheless very, very cool. So moving on to the doors. Let's see, what do we got in terms of door stuff? So you get more heat. Oh wait, this is heating and defrosting. I read the wrong one. But heating and defrosting with Superior's Health Monitor heating and defrosting system. You can surround Superior passengers with a blanket of warm air, 2,450 cubic feet per minute, with 2 powerful front heaters, 2 windshield defrosters, 1 recirculating underseat heater. So just showing off the different heaters in there. So, and then these little things right here are just like pieces of paper or strings just to show all the different airflow. So, all right, moving on to the doors. This should be interesting. Let's see, I guess we can just kind of leave this down here so that it's all in frame. But Superior doors are safer too. They're the safest modern automotive engineering can devise. When better doors are made, Superior will be the first to make them. There you go. That's a pretty good claim right there. To protect the most important passengers in the world. So, a large rear emergency exit right here. It's extra large to make sure that it opens easily. It's mounted on a heavy-duty piano hinge with lifetime bronze pins. A door handle guard prevents accidental release, which is just kind of, can't really see it, but this little angle thing right there. Okay, moving on. Wide front door. Not just a wide door, wide front door. So here we have the folding, fold in, fold out design. This door on the left folds in and the door on the right goes out. I've always found that a really interesting design. I don't know why they did that and never just the 2 outward opening or just a jackknife or something like that. But yeah, so Superior's roomy front doors give youngsters plenty of room to enter or leave in an emergency. All Superior doors have full-length piano hinges, just like the last one, with ceramic windshield. See-through door windows allow drivers to see even the smallest passengers. So probably these little windows down here is what we're looking at. Alright, moving on down here, we have stainless steel safety stanchion. I don't know how to pronounce that, so that's what we're going with. Which is just this little pole right here. Safety extends to the inside of a Superior 2. Let's see, guardrails protect the driving area. Entrance doors, stanchions, and guardrails ahead of the front seat make for safe entrance and exit. So, and then moving on to the last picture on this page, kind of going back to these 2 top pictures up here. The front door is also a safety exit door. The front entrance door also doubles as an emergency exit. A pull on the emergency cable, and both leaves of the door swing outward to clear the entire door area. So it seems that even with these fold-in doors on here, once you pull the cable, both doors open outward. So kind of an interesting design. I never actually knew that. I thought that it would have gone inside, but I guess it makes more sense if you're kind of trapped over here. You'd want the door to swing outward. So, yeah. So, moving on to the last page, we already... Oh, hold on. We got stuff on this this back page, too. So, and it looks like we've actually missed some stuff on the other pages, too, because I flipped over the first one, and there wasn't much on there, but... we are going to go ahead, continue on with the doors, and then we'll come back to the other pages so you can see what all is on here. So let's see, we've got a door mechanism right here, new ball bearing door control, strain gauge tested for safety, just normal manual control, door control. So let's see, we have slip-proof illuminated safety tread step well, so just tread on there, and then the Superior logo right up top, as it would be walked on every single day. Probably not the best place to put a Superior logo. Interesting choice though. So lifetime rub pad with a white edge adds further protection, which is just a little white thing around the tread, which you can't really see on here. A powerful light illuminates the entire step well, found right there. And right there, looks like that one's on. Let's see, Superior's slip-proof safety step edge is exactly the same as that required by federal standards for all government buildings. Oh, learn something every day. So, let's see. Longer, lower, stronger entrance door grab rail. Probably a good idea that they did make it lower than standard, which would usually be up to about here, but they put it all the way down there just for the younger students. So, and then we already went over this. So, handle pressure required is approximately 20 pounds. No scissor action endangers small fingers, which is a good idea because I've gotten my fingers kind of stuck in a couple manual door controls, which is not fun. So, yeah, so that one is done. All right, we already talked about the driver windshields in the main brochure. Here, just the different views side by side. So, yeah, let's see. Moving on to the back over here, new clear view rear windows, which kind of wrap around just a little bit to give you less blind spots. Right there is exactly what it says. Larger full wraparound rear windows give the Superior driver a road-wide view of following traffic, and other Superior contribution to safer driving for the most important passengers in the world. So, and then you can kind of see more back there. So, let's see. Moving on over here, we have the driver windows. So, new CV window improves side vision. So, you can open that little window up just like you can in some older vehicles. So, that's cool. Designed for new Cenoramic. Which one was the Cenoramic? I think the Cenoramic was this one right here. Oh, nope, the Cenoramic was this one. That makes more sense since you can see more. Let's see. Designed for the new Cenoramic wide-angle windshield. This new CV window is larger, more convenient, and gives the driver better vision. A sliding section adjusts the opening, and independently mounted circulating vent allows the driver to control the direction and amount of air needed. Another Superior aid to safer driving. So you can see part of this would open. That one would. This kind of back part would stay there, and then you could open up this front one. But Superior windshield posts are 50% narrower, again reducing more blind spots. And then they are flush mounted. So powerful defrosters, clear windshields faster. So, yeah, okay. This is really interesting. We're gonna go back to these other brochures or these other pages real quick, just so we can see everything on here. All right, taking a look back at this brochure again. We had already went over this front part right here, but okay. Superior offers two separate defrosters for faster windshield cleaning. So let's see, what do we have? We have the 545 and the 380. I don't know anything about windshield defrosting. I'm not going to read into it right now, but fresh air intakes ensure a constant supply of fresh air. Superior offers two of them on the left. So this one, the streamlined combination turn indicator and intake supplied with the new Cenoramic windshield. Huh. So I guess that top part would be the turn signal right there, and then this whole bottom part would be the fresh air intake. So clever and smart thinking, Superior. Got to give them credit for that. So Let's see, on the right, this one right here, the fresh air intake supplied with standard and TrueView windshields. Both types have inside controls for air regulation regardless of bus speed. So this would be the standard one, and what you would find below or in between the rub rails. You can see one rub rail right there and the other one right there. And then just more of the control panel and switches for that. So very cool. Let's see. And then back on seating. Again, we already looked at this one. But yeah, let's read more into the seating. So they are stronger because they use square tubed instead of the rounded tube. So another superior first, the new larger seat is 1-inch 16 gauge steel square tubing tested to 60% stronger than ordinary round tubing of the same size. The entire frame is much stronger because new square tubing permits better, longer welded joints, which makes more sense. But let's see, more comfort using springs is probably not that comfortable, so I'd imagine they're not as comfortable as current seats, but for the time they were probably better than what was offered. More economy, superiors, tough core seal, covering is child-proof, so just allowing them not to be torn up. So superior seats can't work loose. What do we mean? All seats are attached to the floor on the aisle side and also to a heavy steel member of the bus body floor sill, becoming an integral part of the strong body framework. Aisle seat legs have large foot plates double bolted to the floor. So this is directly integrated with the body itself. So yeah, I guess if you don't have the seats, you're kind of losing body support. So yeah. New superior seats are posturized for more comfort, just so that you can, just a more ergonomic design. Seats are interchangeable for economy, longer life. Heavy steel toe pan reduces maintenance, and aluminized seat backs, something you don't see any of today. So, okay, this video has gone on long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up this unboxing into a bunch of different sections. So if you want to see more of what I got, be on the lookout. I'm also, like I said, I'm going to be posting pictures of all of this stuff on my Flickr, so that if you want to read more on your own, or you want to see better pictures because the ones I gave you were crap, you can go right ahead, head over to my Flickr. You can find me at Safety Liner C2 on there, or you can just check out the description. The link is always in there. But still, nonetheless, two very, very, very cool brochures that I am so glad I picked up. I didn't even realize they were this in depth. Yeah, beautiful brochures. Check them out on Flickr so you can get more in depth. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical red button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, down here where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or I'm just going to cut this video up into endless amounts of videos. And make sure you also share this video with a friend. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care. Don't let anything happen to you. So, yeah guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching.